Hey guys, today is the release day of Rome 2, and I'm just going to give you a little update on my gameplay experiences so far. Now, unfortunately, I can't provide any in-game footage, as Sega has a policy that they have to give you permission if you're putting monetized videos, so you're going to have to wait for in-game footage videos, from myself anyway. So basically, I've been playing the game since 10 o'clock this morning. It's worth the wait, definitely. I've been mostly doing multiplayer matches, as I'm of the opinion the campaign should be left for the first couple of weeks because of all the bugs that they need to get out of the system and what have you, and to get the best experience from the campaign, it's best to wait until it's patched up a little bit. But from what I've played of the campaign, the world map looks beautiful. User interface, I'm finding a little confusing. It'll take me a little while to get used to it. But yeah, I can understand where they're going with it. There is one or two tiny problems that I don't really agree with. You can no longer move like reinforcements to armies unless they've got a general with them. But the army is now reinforcing the field. To me, I was always a fan of like sending 600 men to reinforce an army that's after losing in a battle and then seeing them ambushed and butchered. It's one of the things I enjoyed about the original Rome, but they've opted for gradual reinforcement. Not something I really agree with, but each to their own, I suppose, and some people will actually appreciate that. The battles themselves are looking good. It's not a great graphical leap from... Well, Shogun, to be honest, actually looked a little prettier, but yeah, it's not massive leaps and bounds above other games at the moment, but it's playable, and given how beautiful it looks and how many units are on screen, I'm playing on a 1-year-old rig, and I haven't had any issues. I know some people have had graphics issues and performance issues, and I'm putting that down to each person's rigs. It hasn't been optimized properly. Thankfully, I've been lucky, and it's working beautifully on mine. I was actually shocked, opened up settings, everything was on Ultra, which I was not expecting for my rig, so that was quite good. There's one other feature that you will all be delighted to hear. The multiplayer battles, you can now have up to 40 units in your army. Obviously this will be a performance hog, but on my rig anyway, it runs pretty smoothly. So people who've always complained that the Total War armies don't really get any bigger game to game, you now have 40 units in your army, so you, instead of fielding, say, 3,000, you can field upwards of 5,000, and fight an opposing army of 5,000, which is quite epic. The battles themselves are fun. The speed of the battles, a little too quick for my tastes. I'm a big harker back to the old Shogun, the first one, where the battles would take like an hour or so, but these battles tend to take about 15 minutes. But once again, I can see where they're going with it. Aside from that, some of the graphic animations I'm not a big fan of. The archers, I don't know what went wrong after Medieval, but they haven't gotten archers right since then. I don't know, was it a performance issue or what, but it's nice to see the arrows flying through the air, not like little white lines of air next to the arrows. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of that particular animation. Aside from that, though, the battles themselves are good. The unit detail is quite good for the people that it's working for. I do understand a lot of people are having issues. But I'm actually going to point out now, CA is addressing that. If you look at the item I'm clicking at the moment, hopefully it'll pop up there. My internet is playing slow. Way to go, Virgin. Here we go. Yeah, so it has come to our attention that several people may be experiencing slight graphical issues while it's running Rome Total War, and they have a sticky setup about it, so if you have any issues, go to their forum. It's on your Steam. Just go into your Steam, go to library, go to Rome Total War, go to its forums. So there you have that. Aside from that, can't really say much more about the game. There does seem to be a lack of multiplayer servers up at the moment. It's kind of hard to find a game except through the matchmaking system. Hopefully that'll be improved upon, but if I go looking for a multiplayer game with a list of servers, I'm only finding 3 or 4. Maybe it's because people haven't gotten home from work yet and started playing it. So hopefully that'll improve over the next couple of weeks, which it's a Total War game, it's bound to. UI interface on the battles is... I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the UI interface. It's a little confusing, especially multiplayer battles if both sides go roam with the banners and stuff, and also for the multiplayer, as far as I can tell, now I may be wrong on this, there doesn't appear to be any army customization similar to the Shogun 2 game, where your units got experience over the course of multiplayer battles, and you could upgrade them. And I can't seem to see this feature on the multiplayer side of Rome for some reason. Maybe I'm being stupid, not clicking on some button that maybe I should click on. So if somebody knows where that is, please by all means tell me, and I'll look into that, because that was a feature I was really fond of in Shogun 2, that you could actually upgrade your army over time, and I think it'd be a major letdown if they've omitted that from this release. So that's everything I've got to say on the game at the moment. I recommend, if you have the cash, go out and buy it. Hopefully I will be able to get some in-game footage up within the next couple of days. I'm just waiting for an email back from CA to give me permission. So hopefully I'll have that up. Hopefully this little update has been useful to you. Hope to see you again, guys, and if you like, please subscribe. So thank you very much, and see you around.